insane boss battles, creative maps, cool characters, a massive variety of mechanics introduced step by step, addictive gameplay, great music, and even the story is good. Denshattack is probably the biggest surprise of this year. This game simply does everything right. It's easily one of the best indie games of 2026. I saw this game newly released on Steam, so I decided to take a look. What immediately caught my attention were the overwhelming positive reviews. I got curious and decided to try it for myself. This game is like a mix of Sonic with Tony Hawk, but you are a train, basically. Denshattack has a ton of mechanics and each one is introduced to the player little by little. Usually each new chapter features a fresh gameplay element and this continues until the very last chapter. So, from the start to the finish, you always have something new to experience. For example, on the first map, the game teaches you the basics such as honking, braking, drifting around corners, choosing between different paths, fishing lanes, jumping and ground stomping. It seems like a lot, but you get used to it quickly. I play with a controller because the game recommended it, and even though I'm usually terrible with one, I managed to have fun and to play, so it's actually pretty intuitive. Although from the start to finish, I keep getting the jump button mixed up because this game is really fast, so you often have to make split-second decisions. On the next map, you learn how to perform tricks with the train, the coolest thing in this game for me. The stunts are pretty simple to pull off, you just use the right analog stick, but they are hard to master, which is pretty cool. Each stage has 3 medals to aim for, one for points, one for time, and one for the dares. These are specific challenges like performing a certain maneuvers or reaching hiding spots. On top of that, every map has a dare to complete the level without crashing the train, something I've rarely managed to do. Almost all maps I crash because it's so difficult to make the right decision because again this game is fast. As I say, it's like Sonic with Tony Hawk, so you have to really think fast. Luckily, you can crash as many times as you want, but of course it will hurt your final score, but it's not a big deal. There are also plenty of collectibles, like sprays to buy new stickers to your train, film reels to complete the magazine for each chapter, and later on gears to unlock brand new trains. The gameplay feels incredible, and believe me, I'm pretty bad at this genre of game, but I still had so much fun. And of course, the soundtrack is so amazing too. I love it. Even the load screen is a neat detail. It gradually fills up with new characters as you progress to the chapters. I really love it. Each new chapter has a new mechanic, it has a new load screen, and I haven't even gotten to the main point yet. I really like the level design of this game too. Is incredibly creative. Right on the first map, there's a part when you climb into the Ferris wheel and start controlling it. So cool. In another one, you take over a ship and go surfing while pulling off tricks. Some maps have these awesome out-of-the-box ideas, so I love it. When it comes to customization, you can choose from 3 color palettes, 3 patterns, and a sticker for your train. As you play, you can unlock and buy even more stickers, so it's a simple customization, but I think it's enough. It's okay. There are also different map types. Besides just going from point A to point B, there are objective-based maps. You have to like achieve 3 or 4 or 5 goals, which are my personal favorites. There are races where you have to finish at least in 3rd place, and it's Toon Challenge where you need to hit a target score before the timer runs out. You can find secret exits on certain maps. You can access the hot springs. That's where the characters hang out, and you get to learn more about them and more about the lore of the game. There are also the sticker shop and the train shop, which offer new trains, and each with unique abilities. And finally, the magazine, one of my favorite parts too, which you can complete and fill all the magazine by finding those film rails I mentioned earlier. The game keeps throwing new elements at you, like the rainbow trails, which appear after you hit a certain score on the map. These trails lead you to faster roads, hidden items, or secret exits like the hot springs. On top of that, every chapter brings something fresh to the table, like wall riding, monorails, wind mechanics, and many more mechanics. The game paces this beautifully. None of the mechanics feel bloated or overly complicated, and since it adds about one new feature per chapter, the gameplay never gets repetitive. You'll always have something new to learn and to master. And finally, I reached the part where the game really shines. The part that made so memorable for me, and honestly my favorite part of the whole experience, the boss battles. Somehow, this game have incredible boss battles. The boss fights in this game are incredible, creative, extremely well designed. Every single boss feels very unique. You will be deflecting attacks, dodging lasers, facing giant robots, controlling drones. In short, there is always a lot going on, and it's all well executed perfectly. The bosses are just incredible, believe me. I don't want to go on too long in this video or give away any spoilers because I want you to go play the game yourself. So I will try my best to avoid the major spoilers, since experiencing the boss fights for the first time in this game is really cool. So I don't wanna screw anything for you guys. But anyway, this is easily one of the best indie games I've played this year. I highly recommend checking it out if you can. Plus, the price is very reasonable for the amount of content you get and the amount of fun you get in this game. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. There are more videos popping out on the screen right now, so click in one of them to see more of my experience with other games. See you in the next video.